Well, here's one that will one of the methods that will haunt you probably. There is no correct way to write a novel or a story, short story. Your way is your way, my way is my way, King's way is King's way. You know, every novel, every writer is different. Now, we have patterns. You're here in a workshop to try to understand how to be original in your work, how to get to that originality, how to find the originality. And I've been saying over and over and over again, it's got to be you, and it's got to be coming from the subconscious. That's what makes it original, because you're original. I'm original. Everybody's original. We're all different. How we look at characters, how we portray a setting through a character is what makes it original. So let's talk about outlining. Well, a lot of very original novelists outline. No issue. I sometimes outline, and sometimes I don't. I don't much anymore because it's not a lot of fun, and I'd rather just scare the hell out of myself by getting to 445,000 words into a book and not knowing how it's going to end, and it's only going to be 50 or 55,000 words. You know, I like that. I'm an adrenaline junkie. If you're not an adrenaline junkie, you probably won't like that, so you probably want to outline a little bit. But the problem is that when you outline ahead of a novel, it's coming from right here in this critical brain, right there from all the crap you were taught. And I'll tell you, there's not an original word that'll ever come out of creative voice. Not an original. It doesn't allow you to be you. Everything is derivative. It takes pieces from everything that's derivative instead of you being here. And it'll just be the same old crap because it's safe. All that stuff we've been talking about the last couple of videos. But yet you're an outliner. So what do? What's the trick? How do you get to original words when you're outlining? Because you need the outline. You need the outline because, you think that you've got to hold this entire lineal stream that you as a reader believed. You've got to hold the whole thing in your head. And you can't do that. Nobody can do that. I only write 40 to 50 to 60,000 words novels. Now, I can't even hold those in my head. No, you don't even try. Okay? You just, this way. Now, do I outline now? Yeah, when I get done. Every time I'm done with a chapter, I write down what I did in that chapter. So I'm outlining after I go along. So I can kind of have a shorthand back where I can look at it and go, oh, that's what I did. Oh, yeah, that's what I did. So I can remember the next day. Because you can't hold it in your head. So you're an outliner ahead of time. Fine. Realize, fact number one, you're going to outline from your critical brain. Oh, let's have the character do this. Oh, let's have the character do that. Oh, won't that be fun to have him go over here? Oh, that'll be great to have him go over here. And maybe even try a little Wilhelm's Law in the outlining, but, it's still coming right from right there. It's just, that's the way it's going. Okay, you got your outline. Start typing. Get down in your character, down in the emotions of your character, down in the character, and you're typing from back here. Okay, what do? Do the old cliche, let your characters take over. What do you do with the outline? Well, don't force them to the outline. Basically, let your characters run, and when you get to a point, you go, oh, boy, am I off the outline. You stop, come back the next day maybe, when you're done with your session of creative writing, back of the brain writing, stop, come back and say, okay, now the character's here now, and they're doing this, and this is who my character is, and I've explored my character, and I got this, and I got, okay, where will this outline go next? Throw the old outline away and re-outline ahead. You have to be able to do that. That's how outliners get to really original work, because they are not afraid to go off the outline at any given moment, throw the whole outline away, and re-outline ahead. If they need to be ahead, they re-outline. And then what happens is somewhere about in the last third of the book, they just forget the outline completely and go and type, and they're done. Okay? So the outline is a tool, and there's lots of ways of outlining. It's not, in the plotting workshop, I give you a whole messes of ways of outlining. But there's lots of ways of outlining. And if you need it, if you're using it, fine. The key to originality, if you take nothing else out of this workshop at all, take this one thing right here, right now. Don't be afraid. to throw your outline away and redo it on what the characters are doing. Because if you're writing from the back of your head, if you're writing in creative, the characters are telling a story. Outline might help you keep going, you the critical voice up front, and you the, oh, where am I today, when you come back and you're tired and you can't remember what you wrote the previous day or 3 days earlier because you haven't been able to get back. That's fine. Got no issue with that. I got no problem with outlining. About half the novels I've written in my life have been outlined in one form or another. Sometimes only, 3 or 4 paragraph outlines, but they've still been outlined. Okay? I got no problem whether you write into the dark or whatever. But the key is trust the creative brain. Throw away anything that's getting in the way from the critical brain. All outlines done ahead are done in critical brain. There is no other way to do them. You can't do them in creative brain. It doesn't work that way. So you outline in critical, you start writing, and let the characters go where they want to go. And the minute they get off the outline, throw the outline away and redo the outline, following where the characters are going. I cannot tell you how much that will help you write truly original novels from you. Because if you write novels that you, from back here, with your characters going, they truly will be original.